Summer is still here, and that means one thing: road trips. Now, if you're wanting to go out and get into the wilderness, go for it. But if you're wanting to take a trailer with you, you need to be WISER, and that is WISE, and that alludes to an acronym that I'm going to go through here. Just some tips and tricks when it comes to pulling a trailer with your car and just doing it in a very wise and informed way. So, drivers pulling caravans, horse boxes, boats, and other trailers are encouraged to tow WISER this summer. Road Safety and Breakdown Organisation GEM Motoring Assist offers a lineup of 5 simple steps and tips for safer towing in an attempt to reduce incidents, injuries, and unnecessary breakdown callouts. Because at the end of the day, it puts a bit of a downer when you have to pull onto the side of the road because you've made some kind of mistake and something that could have been prevented easily. So what does WISER mean? What does it stand for? Well, W is for weight. You can check the gross weight train of your car, which is basically the weight of your fully loaded car plus a fully loaded trailer, on the car's vehicle identification number, VIN, plate. It's an offence to drive your car if you've exceeded this weight, so make allowances for limited acceleration and longer stopping distances when you have a trailer. If your car weighs more, you've not got more powerful brakes to be able to deal with it, so your car's going to end up slowing down more slowly, if you will. And also, if you're in the UK, for example, and you passed your driving test after a certain date, like I passed mine in 2020, I'm not allowed to drive a large van. I think it's a 3.5 tonner. If you have an older license, you can. But if you have a more recent license like mine, you're not able to. And I'm kind of glad, to be honest with you, because I don't want to drive one of those without taking some sort of additional test because, yeah, they're quite large. They're quite large. So, yeah, go and check your number plate online and you should be able to find out what the actual limit for your car is. It's going to be more if it's something like a pickup truck, but less if it's a Mini. I is for insurance. Most car insurance policies cover you for towing a caravan or trailer, but this will usually only be third party, meaning, for example, that if your caravan became detached from the car, you would be covered for injury to other people or damage their property, but your own caravan would not be covered. So, like the example says, if you break your caravan or something, the damage it does to other things will be covered, but the damage to itself and to you will not. Do also ensure that you have appropriate breakdown cover as well. Most recovery companies won't cover a trailer unless it's specified in your contract, so yeah, do check that. S is for speed. Speed limits for vehicles towing trailers are lower than you might be used to if you're not towing. On single carriageway roads, your maximum speed is 50 miles an hour, while on dual carriageway roads and motorways, the maximum speed is 60 miles an hour. That is for the United Kingdom. If you're in another territory or country like the US, it might be different, so do check your local laws. In the UK, there are other rules when towing, so check that you're aware of them. For example, you must not use the third lane of a 3-lane motorway. The penalty is £100 and 3 points on your license, and also a very angry queue of people behind you because you've been an idiot and gone 60 miles an hour in the fast lane. E is for engine. Consider when your car is powerful enough to be towing your trailer. A good rule of thumb is to check the maximum mass of the trailer. If it's 85% or less than the total curb weight of your car, then towing should be fine. If it's more than that, be careful. R is for reversing. Now, reversing for trailer, comically tough. The best advice is slow and steady though. The slower you do it, the less likely you are to get in trouble. Find a big empty field or car park so you can quietly practice and make your own mistakes. Yeah, don't leave it to the actual event itself trying to get into a car park or whatever. Just practice by yourself. Find a field, find an empty car park or something later. I'm sure there'll be somewhere to practice that. To steer the trailer, remember that you need to move the wheel in the opposite direction so that you are reversing the car with no trailer. This can be really tricky and also very confusing to try and get your head around, but like anything, like driving on the other side of the road, for example, you'll get used to it with practice. Practice makes perfect, and the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. So there we go, guys. When you're towing this summer, make sure that you're towing WISER. Now, there's a full article over on the motoringchronicle.com with even more information than what I've gone through on this. If you're on Microsoft, you're going to need to search up the website. If you're on YouTube, the link will be in the description. So yeah, happy towing, guys. Happy road tripping. I'll be back very soon on the motoringchronicle.com for much more motoring advice just like this.